The warmest welcome at sea. Ambassador Cruise Line brings you the World Indoor Bowls Championship. Because moments matter.
Well, a very good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Ambassador Cruise Line 2026 World Indoor Bowls Championships. And we're live from Potter's Resort in Hopton-on-Sea. So this morning's game, we're in the World Open Singles. It's Stewart Anderson taking on the English qualifier, Martyn Rice. So let's have a look at what we have for the rest of the day. Well, 1 o'clock, slightly earlier than normal in the afternoon, we have the big World Open Pairs final. Wow, what a final it is. Paul Foster MBE and Alex Marshall MBE take on Stewart Anderson and Darren Burnett. Following that game, round about 3 o'clock, dipping back into the World Open Singles, defending champion Jason Banks will take on Wayne Roberts from South Africa. One game for you this evening at 7:30, Aaron Johnson will take on Mikey Titcombe. Well, I hope you have a good morning, and we're going to hand you over now to our colleagues at the BBC.
Welcome back to the International Arena here at Potter's Resort. We've got a wonderful crowd in this morning, and it is time to bring out the first of our players. First out, we have an Atlantic Rim gold medalist with national and international titles to his name. Here making his debut in the World Open Singles competition. Put your hands together for Scotland's Martyn Rice. His opponent holds 12 WBT titles. He is a World Mixed Pairs, World Open Pairs, and 3 times World Singles Champion. Give it up for number 1 in the world, Scotland's Stewart Anderson.
Good morning, Rishi. Stewart Anderson, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best indoor players that we've ever seen. So it's a good target here for Martyn Rice. He's got absolutely nothing to lose in this match because Stewart Anderson, of course, will be the favourite for it. But when you look at Martyn Rice's CV, it's considerable, and there's a lot of good championships in there.
Interesting that we've gone for a near minimum length jack straight away, David. Stewart's obviously had a bit of time on this green already, playing in the open pairs, through to the final later on this afternoon.
Yes, it's a rink which is completely new for this year. It's been completely rebuilt and was very fast at the start of the event, and players were changing bowls, trying to find the bowls that suited it best. The vast majority of them have gone now back to the more swinging bowl. The rink has lost a little bit of pace, but without a shadow of a doubt, it is a lot truer than what it's ever been before.
Three red.
Settling down process, so a big bowl needed here. We really don't want to lose a count on the first end. That's what he needed. There's the blow of the cheeks, and understandably so as well. Because that's good at the start to get a good ball in there. That's not going to be easy to remove. Stewart might be tempted though to try and edge it out. Those shots are very much available. He's moved on to the forehand. Well, he's obviously not going for the ball then. He's just trying to draw it. Difficulty is he could have pushed the green ball onto the jack and lost it too, and there's still another ball to come. Oh,
very close to drawing this.
Well, that's confidence for you.
One red.
What a great bowl. Had the shot on to take the green bowl out. Most players might have been tempted on the first end, but as you say, pure confidence from Stewart Anderson. Elected to draw it, gets it perfectly.
Well, that's underneath. They had to wait to do the damage, but
one shot, Stewart Anderson.
I don't think he'd be too disappointed to get out of that end, losing a single. It could have been much more difficult.
1-0 after the first end. Jack length, 24.5 metres.
It's the voice of Alan Thornhill, who's the umpire for this match. He will give us the jack lengths every end. The rink is still running quite quickly. For the bowlers that are watching, they'll probably want to know about 17 and a half, I believe. Different times of the day, of course. It can change. Can drop half a second, maybe increase with a big crowd in the afternoons. But more importantly, the bowls are becoming much more predictable with regards to the draw back into the head. They're swinging back nicely.
One green. Your bowl 15 inches short of jack high.
Good again.
Stewart's played that forehand really well again.
1 red.
Yeah, seems comfortable about moving across to both sides. I think you'll find now the players will swap and not worry about it too much.
Very close. Just diving under. Weight was perfect.
There's a nice little bit of run on this rink this year, and you can just feel it. A lot of players are coming off, and they're just saying that the rink's playing so well. They feel there's an element of confidence about the shots they're trying to play.
Yeah, they're sort of saying that all four hands are reacting really well, which perhaps hasn't been the case previously. So that's a nice position to find yourself in, isn't it, as a player, knowing that you can go out there with conviction and play all four hands on the rink. It's close again. Weight was right, just to add another.
As well.
2 red.
2/3 shots here for Martyn. He can afford to reach this, because if that jack goes back, he has got a deep bowl. Coming off his own bowl is ideal as well. I would expect him to take one out, if not to move the jack and get a single. That'll start to move. Has to be fortunate. Well, got one of them coming off the inside bowl. Slightly off target, but a good result. He was in the area.
Set score 2-0 after 2 ends.
Well, we always have our lovely dogs into Potter's Arena. That is Ross, owner Scott. Beautiful animal. They do a great job, visually impaired.
Jack leg, 25 metres. Red. Still red.
Ball just dropped, so Stewart just stood off the mat for a moment. The shot clock, 30 seconds to play your ball, still continues in that situation. Both these players are using strong bias bowls.
Two red.
Stewart, Taylor ace, and Martyn's using the international bowl from Taylor, and that's a strong bias.
This really is brilliant from Stewart. He is straight out of the blocks in this match, drawing superbly. Stewart's face there just indicating that he's quick. I'm not sure that he is though.
He's a little bit quick, but he might drop his own ball down. Oh, just missed it. But that's an indication of how he's feeling today. If you know you're just over the weight by 18 inches when it leaves your hand, and that's where it finishes.
Yeah, he's in a very good place, isn't he, at the moment? Playing very well. Martyn opting to draw again. I don't think he's made the trip here.
3 shots, Stewart Anderson.
Lacking a little bit of weight, but also needed to be a ball wider.
Set score 5-0 after 3 ends.
So in our top corner, that's Vicky and his friends from the Marchmount Club. I noticed they were using the phone and the camera when he was walking on. No doubt that'll be repeated around the club.
4.5 meters.
But, Olivia, his daughter, and Harry's son might well be tuning in. Stewart Anderson keeping to the short jack length. Minimum 23, he's going 24.5.
Yeah, had a very definite game plan, didn't he, when he came out here straight away with the shorter jacks. Obviously where he feels comfortable, but he's locked onto the pace straight away. Good reply.
That whizzed away on the inside. You're going to have to really green those bowls there. So they are strong bass. They're more of an outdoor bowl quite often for people, or a slow green bowl. But a lot of players use a big bass bowl on this rink. It's just this year it is different, and they've been changing bowls, as I said earlier.
Yeah, we can really see the difference here, can't we, with these players playing with the same make, but the difference in the models. Delivery dependent, I know, but the internationals are quite a lot wider.
Better this time, he's greened it better.
What a bowl this is. Well played, Martyn.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Perfect.
Same weight, he just greened it that little bit wider. Just having that confidence to push the ball out, let it do its work.
It might not be how he's feeling, but I do feel like Martyn Rice looks very composed.
Yes, I think he might have been a bit nervous at the start. That's understandable. It's he has been here before, some time ago. He has played in WBT events on 3 other occasions, but it doesn't make it any easier because there's a certain amount of pressure on yourself to perform. I always say if you lose to a good player and you play well yourself, he's just been the better player on the day. But you have to play well to win these sort of games.
And do you think psychologically it's better coming against a player like Stewart Anderson in the first round, or worse? I know you said at the start is no pressure at all.
The only pressure is on himself to play well. With regards to playing Stewart Anderson, you don't really want the world #1 in the first round. I think you'd prefer to miss him, but because you know what you're going to get. You're going to get very, very good bowls. Stewart's a very good starter at events, and of course he's already played before. And there's Stewart's partner Darren Burnett waiting for the pairs this afternoon, and so Stewart's had a lot more competitive hours on the rink this year than Martyn would have had. Well, he's had none. He's been practicing. Never the same. That's a big clap there from Stewart. He knew he'd missed it.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed with that. Just missed his line. what an effort.
One shot, Martyn Rice.
He's on the card.
He's on
That's
the
the
card.
important bit.
Very pleased with that.
Good
Set
end.
score, 5-1 after 4 ends.
Made adjustments during that end and very close to his last ball to make it 2.
Yeah, and more importantly, the jack's in his hand and he can now play to the length of his choice. So we'll see a change here.
Martyn's playing his balls at a Cumbria.
Jack leg, 26 metres.
Of course, he's a Scot and has won many things as well. He's been in the Atlantic Rim fours, triple silver medal. He's been a Scottish junior and full internationalist outdoor. Scottish singles 2017. You know, there's a good CV there. And the events he's mentioning are top class ones. I'm sure there's a whole list of other things as well.
Yeah, very experienced player, which probably accounts for why he looks so composed. A very capable player too. Thought he might have just played this jack a little bit longer. He's gone to 26, but it's not wildly different, is it?
Oh, he's just trying to get past that first ball of Stewart Anderson's, beat it, because Stewart's done a lot of damage with that first ball.
Good correction.
Two green.
Certainly pushed Stewart Anderson off the jack. He's 2-3 feet away at the moment. Anything past the jack here is good.
Yeah, played that very well. Count and cover as well, does a job.
3 green.
That really helps with the trail. Although I don't think Stewart would be looking to trail the jack, but you can do it by accident sometimes. He'll be looking just to take a shade off. Has to keep the line. The line's good. Once again, the line wasn't too bad, but he hasn't adjusted the weight. Interesting to see what Martyn does here, because he's line 3, the back position's all against Stewart, but it's hard to get to the jack.
It is, but I still think I might be playing behind a positional bowl.
It looks like me, he's playing the backhand. That means he's trying to tuck the jack in behind that front green bowl.
Little tap of acknowledgement from Stewart.
Well,
He's sort of putting lights around it for Stewart Anderson. That's the problem. I mean, you can see the idea. If Martyn was to trail that jack, it would shut the head down. But now he's sort of saying to Stewart, well, come and hit me.
Yeah, it's got to be tempting to run this. Yep. Playing with weight, looking to take 2 balls out, move the jack.
It's on the wide side though.
Not getting back. Shortish jack length. Not getting back with the weight. That's a brilliant 4.
Very good, and I think brave for Martyn to draw with his final delivery rather than cover it, knowing that Stewart did have those 3 back position bowls. But he'll be very happy with that. 4 shots is massive.
Well, it's very rare that Stewart Anderson loses a full house. But that's a confidence-inspiring end.
Jack leg, 27 metres.
Most players decide what hand they're going to play off in their lead ball. Chatting to some of them, they've said that they've been quite happy to move sides. They feel they're not quite getting it. More of an indication of how good the rink is.
I think a lot of players are electing to play forehand up and forehand down, which is not always what you'd see, is it? You know, a lot of players would choose to stick on a side, but I've noticed that forehand seems to be the hand of preference in both directions.
Yes, that's termed around the clock, as they say. Forehand, forehand, or backhand, backhand. It's used a sort of coaching term.
On red.
I do think the forehand coming in this direction towards the commentary area and the offices upstairs, it's seem to be just a little bit heavier. Don't know why, but I just get that feeling. I spoke to a couple of players about it. They weren't sure if that was right or not, but yeah, I've noticed that more short balls on that side.
Right.
But overall, the carpet is very good. Back to normal again for Stewart Anderson, putting balls close to the jack after losing a 4.
I don't imagine this looks very good for Martyn, because his short bowls are going to cause him a bit of trouble.
Well, there's no running ball on for him. That would be just, there's no real good result. He's going to have to try and draw this. Needs an extra foot or so on his last ball. He knows the line.
Needs to hurry.
Oh, he's got
Can
a
he
chance
make
with this.
it? What an effort this is. Well played.
Just run off it, but I think it is a shot.
Knew he had to be really close to his own shorter bowls. Just skirting around them here with the finest touches on the shot bowl. Looks like he's still holding, David. Really good bowl.
That was a big ball. Stewart will be looking for it though.
Stewart has 4 timeouts.
Yep, forehand drive for Stewart. Underneath the green bowls to pop out the shot bowl.
Very controlled weight. Difficult shot.
Moving now. He's got this. It's a great bowl.
Oh, that is an absolutely brilliant ball from Stewart Anderson.
Very controlled pace, you're right. Didn't need to be. He could have chosen to go quicker, but very, very good bowl.
Oh,
got it clean.
Exactly.
2 shots, thank you very much.
Right in the middle. They're measuring for the second one, but he got it right in the middle. He didn't move jack or his own ball, so this might be close. He's so good at those shots. You know, you see him play it a lot in different tournaments and different events. He's got a bigger drive than that if he needs it, but he's extremely accurate in the takeout shot. That very controlled weight. Good to see. I think it's a shot that's not used enough. The big drive is very popular. But it's a very effective tool to have in your armoury. And he gets a 2.
Set score 7-5 after 6 ends.
It's all a bit much, isn't it?
Oh,
Couldn't care less about the brilliant take-up bowl for 2 shots.
No, Ross is a happy dog.
Jack length 23.5 metres.
What is it about Labradors? You just want to give them a cuddle. That's all. Stewart back to the short jack length. People watching who are maybe not bowlers themselves will think, well, it's a shorter jack length, surely that's closer to you, it's easier to get close. It's not, take my word for it. It's a very fine skill, especially on a fast rink like this, to play to 23, 24, 25 meters. You can put your opponent in a lot of trouble. A lot of players who drive these two balls out or try and get to the jack.
It's 5 inches short of jack.
Be interesting to see if Martyn's prepared to go early at these two. Still drawing.
Two red. Gap on your shot bowl, 2.5 inches. Your back one, 6 inches.
Is it in Stewart's mind here that Martyn might drive with one of these balls? He's got 2 remaining, so does he try and draw close again or go a little bit deeper? Well, that's without doubt a cover ball. We can all see that. He's still sticking to this and on the draw, trying to make the adjustment. Well, it's pulled away enough, Shan, to keep the 2 balls as a target.
Yeah, I always think it's hard, you know, do you drive, do you try and draw? The thing is that we were saying about the shorter jacks, that looks easy, like from people watching at home and think, oh, that looks easy to just draw that. It's obviously not easy. Do you get fooled into playing that sort of yard on pace, which is hard? Stewart's in a very sort of comfortable position. He's holding 2. He's 2 ahead on the scoreboard. He's just trying to add another.
Which he probably has.
Yeah, that looks good enough. And now Martyn's in a position where he needs to clear some of those out. I don't think the draw's there for him anymore. He's going to have to attack it. I mean, he could clear all 3 balls out, couldn't he?
Well, he could. He has got that shot available to him if he wants to get into this ball. The chances are that'll take the other one out. It might even get to the other ball. So he could take all 3. The jack is good because it reduces the count. Stewart's got a good back ball, but that doesn't really matter at this stage. Simply because he would reduce it to 1. Either way, I think he has to hit this. Going quick. Has he pulled it? He has. That was a lot of power, which, you know, it's probably didn't need all of that, but.
Umpire, please. 2 red, measure for 3rd.
But some people are more confident playing with that weight on a drive, and but ultimately on this indoor carpet, any indoor carpet, you don't need a lot of power to do considerable damage. Don't think this is even a close measure for Alan Thornhill. He'll not worry too much about making a quick decision.
Shots, Stewart Anderson.
tricky end. I think Martyn's third bowl, if he had gone with weight, that's your sort of sighter, isn't it? Two attempts at
Score 10-5 after 7
turning
minutes.
things around, clearing it out. He'll be kicking himself because of a deficit of 5 shots is a very different prospect. Not out of reach, but I mean, we saw him pick up a 4, didn't we, on the 5th end, but a lot tougher now.
Jack length 23.5 metres.
Yes, a lot of top players would have probably have gone early at that, maybe second and third bowls, just to clear them out. But it's all up to the individual player and what they're confident to play. Some people like leaving it to the last delivery. I sure knew that was a bit of a heavy one. There was an early correction made by Stewart Anderson.
Right.
Just wants to win this end. That'll be enough. Nine end sets, of course, until the final when it's 11. Well, that's better. That gives him a chance. That puts a little bit of pressure on the Stewart to get another one close, because if he doesn't, the red ball could go out for 3 green. So this needs to be within a foot or so of the jack.
This is very good. Very good bowl, that.
Two red.
Stewart Anderson just closing the head down, little touch of the jack as well, but that's finished in a very good position.
Yeah, it's a drive for the 2 balls, try and take them out, or the jack through for 2. Needs to be a running ball of some sort. He's played control weight.
Yeah, a lot less pace than his last. Just going to dive.
Yeah, it was under from out of the hand.
The warmest welcome at sea. Ambassador Cruise Line brings you the World Indoor Bowls Championship. Because moments matter.
Well, in every match, there's a story to tell, and you can see the jack lengths with Stewart Anderson. That's very consistent. 23.5, 24.5, you know, and 125. But realistically, we all know that he's going for that short jack length, and Martyn needs to get hold of the jack, stretch it out.
Yeah, Martyn played some really good bowls in that set. I think Stewart's first 2 bowls each end were always very strong, really sort of putting Martyn under pressure. He had that lovely conversion shot as well when he popped the bowl out. That made a big difference.
Well, the ball just dropping on the 23-metre jack length marker. It's just a little T there. That how they work out the length so quickly. The umpire is that the dots are a metre apart. So they're able to count them as they walk down the rink from where the mat is, so they know exactly what length it is by the time they get to the other end. Not exactly GCE Maz level, but at the same time you need to be able to add. Good correction. Needs a better start. He was 5-0 down after 3 ends, Martyn Rice, so he needs a better start in this set. If that's in as 2, Dan blew it, just saying 1. So Stewart may not run this ball. It's a tempting proposition. The only thing is, if he misses it, that red ball's quite vulnerable.
Yeah, Martyn's last bowl's framed it. It will look very appealing.
Yep, he's on an inside line, controlled weight. Needs to hurry to get past.
Got a little kiss here.
Oh, he got 2 rubs and the jack. Oh, well. You know, I know some bowlers don't they say a word about a lucky one, but Stewart acknowledged that right away, as most of the top guys will do.
Yeah, he was underneath the head, as we can see. Got a glide off his own bowl, but also touched Martyn's on the way in.
2 wicks and a rest, and he gets a shot.
Maximum result, we would call that. Great attempt from Martyn. Can he run this? Just going under. It's just that big hook, isn't it, at the end? Pace was perfect for the job.
It's a bit cruel that end, but it's all part of bowls, and the guys are chatting about it. You know, they'll know each other from various things over the years in Scotland. But that end could have been so much different for Martyn Rice. He could easily have picked up a 3.
Jack length 24 metres.
Smattering of applause for that.
It's a tough crowd, you know, when Stewart comes out playing like he has. Like Martyn too, you know, they expect front touches each bowl, David.
And they've got a good one there from Martyn. Coming in well with this one.
Yeah, very good.
Just got the gap. Got an ooh as well from the crowd. Trying again.
Oh, well played.
He'll take that all day long. Little pick up off the jack.
Martyn was on the flatter line that time, but just grabbed the jack. And finished very well, both tucking in behind the jack as well.
Yeah, sure.
Not much of a target.
Well, he's immediately going to controlled weight, try and get inside his own ball to the 2 or the jack.
Very close.
Oh,
Played one here, Stewart.
Yeah, he's got that all the way. That's a brilliant conversion shot.
And once again, Stewart choosing to play that really controlled pace.
Well, some of these shots that we're seeing from Stewart Anderson, I'm not sure they would have attempted to play them previously, but this rink is so good, it's allowing those shots to be played. Two back balls against Stewart Anderson here. He might just have to take a risk and go deep. Just accept the fact that if Martyn takes the red ball out, he'll get a single. Yeah, but it's the lesser two evils there. He could have drawn in, but he's going to lose a 2 or 3. The jack had gone through. He's prepared to leave the ball and just say, well, if you get it, you get it, but you might only get 1, possibly 2, but first target is to take the ball out. Well, he's playing the harder of the 2 shots.
Can he get back in time? It's very close. Needs to bend. What a great effort that was. Tricky pace, like you say.
It was the harder of the 2 shots, Shan, simply because he was trying to get 2 out of it.
Yep.
The alternative was just run the ball off with whatever weight you want and just take a single.
Jack length, 25.5 metres.
It'll be interesting to see if Martyn Rice can get this jack and if he goes full length.
Yeah, I think we'd expect a more dramatic change. Like I say, I was a bit surprised in the first set when it was only sort of 1.5 meters difference. I just thought that tactically it would be a bit more significant than that.
Two red.
I think what has been significant this year is how well players have played coming here for the first time. They've settled into the rink. Some of the qualifiers in particular. A couple of guys from overseas have played really well.
Look at this. brilliant bowling.
3 red.
Just tucking in behind the jack. Really shutting that head down. Martyn going very quick again, very close. Great strike. Oh, and the jacks bounced back up the rink for 2.
There's no smile or
That was a
anything,
Brucey
Martyn.
bonus.
That was a super shot. But you can never allow for the fact that the jack's going to go back up the green again.
Yeah, so the jack bounced off of Stewart Anderson's bowl.
2 green.
That was a fantastic strike.
A bowler doesn't often try and play something the jack will go up the green. It's always possible, and they're aware of that. As he got the running, he's trying to encourage it forward. Oh, he's going to he's on the seam of the carpet, but it's going to be close.
Looks like that bowl might fall as well.
Favour 1 green.
Either way, a little touch on the jack will make a 3. First target, draw the shot.
Very close.
Oh, was he up though?
Needs to get over the seam himself.
If he touches the red ball, it might be enough to... Oh, he's actually held it up.
How strange for those 2 bowls to be sitting like that on the
One
seam.
shot, Martyn Rice.
Well,
Got the 1. Great conversion shot.
Set score 2-1 after 3 overs.
well, Vicky's having a good laugh there about things, but I think she's just feeling a bit happier about that result. Martyn's wife.
Jack length 28 metres.
Stewart Anderson now 40. I remember when he first came on the scene, and there was a lot of support from Scotland for Stewart Anderson. He was being heavily backed to do well.
One red.
Oh, it's brilliant. 1 on each hand. Just sitting the jack down.
red.
Slightly unfortunate there to just be holding 1 to 2 great bowls.
Yes, if you touch the jack on any rink, whether it doesn't matter whether it's here or anywhere else, and it's a quick one, the jack will move very fast. Trying again with this one too. I think he's
Very
just
good
going to get the
try.
edge. Yep, got the edge. That's enough.
1 green.
Just a bit of movement there, and the Shot clock has been stopped.
It's all about getting back here. Has he got the extra weight on? Yep, he has. Still, it's not a bad place to be if you're looking to bring the jack through, and Martyn might have to change his hand here and just leave it.
Yeah, Martyn might be holding shot, but Stewart's got all the position. I think he's going to need to cover here so he doesn't end up 3 or 4 down.
Yeah, that's the sort of area he'll be looking for. The alternative, of course, is to play the shot himself and try and get his own ball down onto the jack, but there's no point in doing that, really. It's too difficult. Now, how far through is he? That's pretty good.
Yeah, does a job.
Yep, stays on the high side, which was important. Now, Stewart, are you prepared to go just a little bit quicker? Take a chance of running through with the jack, or play it very controlled and turn it for 3 or 4?
Considering how he has been playing, I think he might go for the very controlled here.
Well, he must think his weight's good because he's running after it.
I'm not sure he's here on that line.
The line's the problem.
Well, he tried to play that so neat, didn't he? Which again, you know, he's really confident out there, isn't he, David?
To be fair, actually, I think that line was probably pretty good. A mistake there. It was just another yard or so of weight, would have held it.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's playing slightly inside the line, so it was actually a good line. But it's a tight game, this now. It's 4 singles. Signs of Martyn Rice starting to make things very difficult now for Stewart Anderson.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
Big bowl here for Martyn Rice after having won the last end. Stewart Anderson will have the last delivery. Needs this one to be good.
Just needs to hold on.
Oh, is he going to bounce the jack? Just dropped away. I have a feeling it might be 1 red. But it's close. Red. Yeah, 1 red.
Very good again.
Yeah.
Well played.
Looked a little bit flatter coming down the green, that one. Just looked a slight bit under, but the green ball was there to be on the rest.
It's finished really well. Straight in front of the jack, in line with it. Martyn has got the deepest bowl.
It's a difficult one, this. 2 down. It's probably worth coming into it because he can't be any worse off, really. Be very unlucky to take his own bowl out. But he's sticking to the draw.
Yep, just trying to sit off the back. One of Stewart's. Very close. Oh, what a bowl this is.
Oh, that is brilliant.
He hasn't. The danger was falling back on the jack, but it's just sat perfectly.
No reaction at all. He's not a man who shows his emotions much.
I imagine he'll be pretty buzzing about that one.
Yeah,
It was a fantastic bowl.
Probably justified it. A smile.
Yeah, maybe a slight eyebrow raise.
Yeah.
No, it was nothing, was it? Nothing
no,
at all. Poker face.
Poker face, keeping his concentration. No bad thing. What a head of bowls this is. Goodness me. Just the extra weight, just holding off.
One shot,
The
Martyn.
standard's been brilliant. I mean, 12-5 in the first set. That scoreline doesn't reflect just how well these two have been playing.
Set score 2-3 after 5 ends.
Yeah, I think it probably was more of a reflection on how Stewart Anderson was getting close with his bowls, and he played a couple of very good controlled weight shots as well. That's where the difference is. And all of a sudden things rack up. You know, it was 5-4 after 5 ends, and then a 2-3-2. Just takes the set away.
Jack length 26.5 metres.
Martyn's just moved up a gear to be a bit more consistent in the second set.
I think the first bowls at the moment are just slightly letting him down. I think that's 3 ends in a row. The first bowls just drop short. You do not want to be giving Stewart room, do you?
No, he's slightly under with this one. It's always the problem. Whenever you've got a fast rink like this, you have to push the ball out, you have to feed it out. If you're a little bit low on your line, you do get punished. Well, he certainly made an adjustment on the line. How's the weight?
Just through. Another chance here for Martyn.
Oh, this is a big chance because Stewart would have expected to be a lot closer than that. Missed the chance. Oh dear.
1 green.
It's unusual, but we've had very tight heads, haven't we?
Yes, absolutely, and you just can't see Stewart missing it for the 3rd time, that's all. Like, he's pushed it out wide. It's all about good weight. It'll pull back all the way from there. Well, it's struggling as well, but it's probably just about good enough.
Not sure. It might still be Martyn's back bowl.
It's close.
It's close, slightly favour of it.
Plenty of room to get around it because the rink's playing so well.
All about pace. Can he settle? He has. That's the one.
That's good enough. 4 goes to get there, though.
1 green.
Well, Stewart's on the backhand, so...
Well, you can see the ball probably better on the backhand. He's got his own ball to play off if he's a little bit wide.
Yeah.
But he has to give it a chance on a low line, and it hasn't done that. He's going
Not
to
quite reacting in time.
No, but he's going to get second for definite.
One shot, Martyn Rice.
Well, a very different end, but it's 1 to Martyn, which just extends his lead.
Set score 2-4 after 6 ends.
By their standards, that was a loose end.
Yeah, the jack was 2 meters shorter. It just made the difference, didn't it? Neither player could nail it like they have been.
Quite often see bowls clubs arriving with their tops on for this, their day out. Goodness me, that's a whole team.
Yeah, goodness, there's a lot of them.
Jack Nate, 28 metres.
What happened to her shirt on the end? She's rebelled. I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, the colour didn't suit her, that's all.
Well, that's the start Martyn Rice wanted. Brilliant opening bowl.
Bit of pressure being applied here by Martyn Rice.
This is a very flat line.
He's into the bowl.
Yeah.
Starting to ask a few questions of Stewart Anderson. Stewart will not be too happy if he gets the back end of this set, 3 or 4 down, going into the last end.
Played one here.
Jack was always going to move first though.
2 green.
Still 2 down, but he's opened the head up.
Just trying to get to Stewart's back bowl. He's very close.
Played this
Oh,
well.
that was lovely.
It's a great end. He's played this end so well.
3 green.
Stewart Anderson played a wonderful, but looked like a great recovery bowl, and he still ended up with 3 down.
Yeah, that jack really moved, didn't it? Sort of almost got too much contact.
Interesting to see what weight he uses. Strong, controlled weight. Well, he's into something here.
Yeah, it depends on his...
Oh,
Very good.
That's such a hard shot to play. And once again, he's played it really well.
I wasn't sure if he was going to connect with his front bowl, but just slipped past it.
I think if he had got an edge, he might have got the jack clean.
Yes.
But
back on the respot, the jack goes.
probably a couple of green, but it's well out. Now, how brave are you prepared to go in terms of width here?
Well, he might just keep his hand. He's got internationals, hasn't he? That's a tall order. He's not going to get anywhere near the centre with those.
Well, he's pushed it out pretty wide, but it will start to go. Good weight. That's a good shot, actually. That is a good shot. That's not easy.
And played it well.
It won't be easy to beat either. The danger is if you just go very close to the edge, will it hang on the line or will it just drop away? Julie Forrest went into the side ditch yesterday with game against her with her last bowl. So she thought she was on a good line and it just sucked into the side ditch. Now Stewart Very similar line.
Can he stop in time?
Don't think he has.
No.
Second shot.
One shot, Martyn Rice.
And Martyn Rice has kept this game very, very tight. Single shots all the way. 5-2.
2-5 after 7.
2 shots on this end. He's into the tie break. He's one of these players that you see qualifying, you think to yourself, really don't want to play him.
Length 27.5 metres.
You've got a good CV, a good background at international level, can play the game. Others like him in this year's event.
Excellent opening goal yet again.
And take somebody like Martyn Huckett as well, who's a fantastic player. He's through to the second round.
Yep, Tom Holmes as well. Scott Walker.
There's some very, very good players in this. Scott Walker from Australia played really well.
We're being treated here. This is great bowling.
One green.
I think that's what I love about Potters, David. You know, you are always going to get some, not surprises, but you're going to get some sort of qualifiers knocking on the door, and I think it just makes the event really exciting.
It does, and the fact of the way the rink hasn't got its characteristics that previously it had, the sort of shots that you couldn't really play, and you knew that. But this year you can play almost any shot with a degree of confidence.
Close again.
Push and run, but he just dropped away. But again, that's another 2-yard shot he played there. That would have been so difficult previously. Stewart Anderson, well, 5 ends in a row here. He hasn't scored, and that's built up to a certain degree of pressure for him. And Martyn Rice is not letting go of this. Oh, unlucky.
Just fell out. Just increasing the target.
Close for 2.
And I did another shot.
No, he'll play into this. He'll take his chances. He's got another one to come. Yeah, play into it. Hope to disturb something.
Just dive in.
Yeah. It's that lovely controlled weight that he plays, but he didn't push it out. He was looking at his own ball under the jack with that one. I think he stayed on the rink though. I think he has stayed on the rink. If he has, that's a good ball there. Yep, there's the ball at the back, just lurking, waiting for the jack.
Yeah. Trying to match that if you're Martyn.
He's trying to get to the ball that's just a half-yard behind the jack. It's a good effort, just lacking a little bit of weight. But if the ball's hit onto the jack and it goes to the respot on that side, that will be, most likely that'll be the shot. So it has value. More weight this time.
It's still gone.
Still looks low to me. Might have been 2, but he's lost a single again.
Martyn Rice.
And this is looking more and more like a tie break.
Set score 2-6 after 8 ends.
Biggie's still smiling.
Yeah, a bit nervy for the supporters, isn't it?
But He's done well here to put that first set away and keep things tight, fight all the way.
Yeah, he's just kept his focus, kept those longer jack lengths, which have made a massive difference.
Jack length,
Playing some
28.5
very good
meters.
bowls. Piling the pressure on Stewart end after end at the moment.
Well, he's pushed this one all the way. Matt's up just a little bit, not much, just a metre or so. So there we go, 28.5 metres. His first ball has become a different story.
Yeah, that's what really needed to happen. He's just gone up a gear, well, probably more than one gear, and it's really working in his favour now.
Well, that's what Stewart Anderson was doing in the first set, banging the first two balls in. The problem for Stewart now is that he has to get 4 shots to draw this set. That would win the match, but with those first two, everything and now has to be behind the jack.
Yeah. And so does Martyn. Martyn also now has to be behind the jack.
It should change over. Target the red ball, preferably between the two.
And that's really good.
Yeah, that's super. Stewart needs the front edge of the green ball onto the jack and run through himself. Well, that's it, gone now. Balls in the ditch, can't make it.
In the second set, Martyn Rice.
They'll just bring the balls down now. Once he lost the ball, that was the end of it. That was a very good set, very well played by Martyn Rice. The first set.
Stewart won the toss. He's given the jack to Martyn in the first end.
That's interesting. 3-end tie break. Things are different in the tie break. Toss of the coin. Stewart Anderson's won it, but instead of taking the jack to his favoured jack length, he's decided to give it away.
Yeah, decided that the last bowl is more important for the first and the third end if it goes to that.
Well, it's been dramatically different.
Yeah, so I was going to say, it's interesting when, you know, it's been really a game of two jack lengths, hasn't
28
it?
meters.
There's no dead ends in these matches except on the last end of the tie break. If it goes that far, I'll explain that. And it's even possible to go to a fourth end. But that's what you're up against, going to the long jack. The chances are Martyn's going to get close with his first ball. Well, he knew that was a bit heavy, but that's no bad thing. It's a useful ball.
on green.
Such a good try. Still one to Martyn.
Line 1, but I'm not sure if it's close enough.
Well,
I can see why he's changing to the other side.
yeah. Well, his bowls will come all the way back to rest on Stewart's. It's a brilliant attempt here. Oh, this is excellent. What a bowl that is.
No, that one is close enough. That will force Stewart Anderson into playing weight at this.
2 green.
Do not even attempt to draw it. If he wins the match, I'm going to put a bet on he'll smile.
I'm not sure, actually,
Yeah,
based on
not.
what we've seen.
Maybe not. I think he will.
He's in the zone, which is great to see.
Yes, you know, the concentration is key in the sport of bowls. Will he get back from there?
All on connection, just wide.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Yeah, the head's not really set up that nicely for Stewart.
Had to make the connection with that bowl, had to get the jack out into the open.
Gets the respot on that side. I think, you know, he can't cover everything, can you? That's the thing. He's holding 2.
I think what Stewart, well, pretty much what he's going to do here, but I think he needs to make connection with this bowl. If he makes connection with that, there's a chance he might just clean the 2 bowls out. That would leave the other bowl at the front in the right place for the shot. The short red one would be the number 1. He needs to clean all 3 away anyway.
Yeah. A lot more pace, as we'd expect. Just under.
First down is Martyn Rice.
It was the right shot. And Martyn Rice, for the first time in this match, is in front. And he's taking the jack. He's not taking a risk and going short. It's his choice now with the second end. He's saying to himself, I want that 28.5 meters because that's where I'm playing well. Prepared to give Stewart Anderson the last bowl.
Jack leg, 28.5 metres.
Oh, the world number 1. My goodness me, he's under an awful lot of pressure here.
Stewart taking full advantage.
On red.
The winner of this match will play Tom Holmes of England, who beat Jason Greenslade of Guernsey, previously of Wales, seeded 15. Needs a little touch on this. Well, that's good. It's tucked in behind the green ball. The split shot's on though. Tiebreak ends have a tendency to be aggressive. It's not about accumulated shots, just winning the end.
Yeah, I think it's important Martyn goes at it with this bowl.
Martyn has 4 timeouts.
Yes, because even if he gets his front bowl onto it, it's better. But ideally, he wants to get into the jack if he can. He could stun the red ball, run onto the jack. Depends what weight he wants to use. Pretty big.
Close to something.
Oh, what a result.
Yeah, caught his own shorter bowl, didn't he?
That's a tremendous result. Again, he was in the target area, but maximum out of it.
Yeah, he was just under the head. I mean, that's a brilliant outcome.
Yeah, but that's how we describe that as you're in the area, you give it a real good chance, you got a maximum result out of it. And the pressure transfers once again back to Stewart Anderson. Well, first thing to do was to get the shot. That's done. I think really Martyn might be tempted here.
Yeah, I think I would be.
Run the jack. Get the ball.
Yeah.
Your line match.
Jack preferable because Stewart's got another bowl, hasn't he? But yeah, bowl or jack, a couple of options there. And after playing a runner as well with that sort of pace, he's got to be thinking about going again.
Oh, he wants to bury this into the ditch and go with it.
Yeah. Kill it off completely. Doesn't like it.
He's close.
Just.
Well, I don't know. For sure that the ball is a toucher. It stays in the ditch. That stays alive. Looks like it's won the green.
It's more a case of how much can Stewart hold it up.
Well, yes, it is won the green, but this isn't easy. And of course the clock's running down. Although they're looking to see who's lined the shot, the clock's continuing to run down.
They're not sure Dan won't commit.
No, and I can't blame him, but the thing is that the red ball has to go, the measure has to go down the ditch and into that adds another inch or two.
Stewart has 2 timeouts.
So this is tricky, but he just has to beat his own ball. He doesn't have to get close. Just beat your own ball and that'll be enough. Oh, he is wide here. That's a perfect line. It's all about weight now. Played it
very well.
Played it. That's a great shot.
What a brilliant match this has been. All coming down to the final end of the tie-break. Players have shaken hands.
Yeah. Sort of a bit of a tradition as well, isn't it? But Stewart Anderson wants the last ball again. Look at that ball. He just right out a foot from the edge of the ditch. That was brave. Didn't need to be that close, but it guaranteed the right line. That was a tough shot. And there we go. That's the tradition of shaking hands going into the last end of the tie break. take that as the first ball.
Yeah, very pleased with that one.
All day long. This end you can nominate to kill the end, replay it, but you're only allowed to kill it once, each player. But you're allowed to nominate as many times as you wish. So you could nominate, and if you miss, you can go again and again.
3-inch gap.
Not sure if I'd be going to anywhere near that. Maybe just stay away from it. It's a really good single shot. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Chasing down towards the respot position. He's got that covered now. That's a very good ball. Oh dear. I'm surprised at that, because being up, he always had a chance to drive with his last ball. Stewart Anderson will not be going near this. Surely Shani will stay away.
Well, I don't know, because he hasn't got second, has he?
Well, he could get second if he plays a width ball.
I think I'd want a not particularly close second would be handy about now.
2 feet wide of the jack, but either way, he's not going into the head. If he goes into the head, it has to be very good. That's okay.
Yeah, I think he played that really well.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as he stayed away from his own ball and he gets second shot. Martyn Rice had one hand on winning this match. The last end, and Stewart took it away.
Timeout.
And now he's facing a match lie against him. Probably no shot, but a draw.
Yeah, I think so. I think because he tried to draw of his third, he's almost left himself with no other option.
Well, it's his length. He likes to play the long jack length. So
he's close. Not quite going to get down in time.
Just over it. Well, the world number one has survived a big scare there. Martyn Rice from Scotland pushed him all the way.
Yeah, he played really, really well, Martyn Rice, in the second set. He kept his nerve, and after losing 5-12, came back again, 8-2 win, and tiebreak really could have gone either way.
That was a massive win for Stewart Anderson there. He'll be coming off that very, very relieved. 12-5, 2-8, and 2-1 in the tiebreak. He'll be a very happy man. But it's one of those games where you know, when you know the opponent, and the opponent has a CV like Martyn Rice has in the sport, you know you're going to be up against a good player if he starts to find his form. And that's exactly what he did. Found it in the second set in particular. The crowd have been treated to an excellent game. There was a smile at the start as he walked on. Didn't get many of those during the game as he was keeping his level of concentration going. But Stewart Anderson was putting the pressure on from the third end at the first set to go 5-0 in front. And then the 4 from Martyn Rice that brought him right back into the game level. That was a beautiful takeout shot from Stewart Anderson. And then he started to accumulate things to win the first set, 12 shots to 5. And Martyn was getting out of trouble with a superb bowl there. 2 or 3 against him. But the second set, that was the saviour for Stewart Anderson. And that was in the second end of the tie-break. And that was the last ball, just drifting through. 2 guys that know each other well. But in the end, Stewart Anderson, the world number 1, has gone through to the second round, but he was pushed all the way.
Well, folks, what a fantastic game that was. It was always going to be an interesting game. Two top-class players, but it's the world number one that edges his way into that second round. So let's have a look at what we have for you for the rest of today. So this afternoon we're kicking off with the World Open Pairs Final. That's at 1 o'clock. Paul Foster and Alex Marshall, MBEs, taking on Stewart Anderson and Darren Burnett from Scotland. Following that game, round about 3 o'clock, we're going to have the defending World Open Singles Champion Jason Banks taking on the very, very talented South African Wayne Roberts. And then we've got one game for you this evening at 19:30. England's Aaron Johnson takes on the English qualifier of Mikey Titcombe. Thank you for joining us this morning. We'll be back with you for that pairs final at 1 o'clock. Bye-bye for now.